We're in El Salvador. That is right, people. We made it to El Salvador. Your first time here. How excited are you to be here?
I'm really super happy because I never expected to come here. So
I think that Lola, before I talked to her about El Salvador, had the misconception of the old El Salvador, right? You thought it was kind of
I
like,
didn't even know this country.
well, you didn't know nothing about it. Oh, fair play, fair play. I mean, Central America is very small. As a Central American, it is very small comparatively to pretty much the rest of the world. But this is my second time in El Salvador. And this is actually my second time on the beach that we're at right now, El Tunco. Everything that we do in El Salvador is gonna be Lola's first time, which excites me because there's so much for her to see, try. Although I can't lie to you guys, she's already tried pupusas. So we might try those for dinner in front of the camera, but let them know what you think of pupusas right away.
I mean, you told me a lot of good things about it, so I knew that was good, but I really love it.
Yeah, pupusas are just unbeaten. Anyways, guys, we are in El Sante. We're gonna explore here, and we're just gonna have a jam-packed day. I have sweat going into my eyes right now, so I can't really see that well, but it's gonna be a fun day, so let's go. So one of the things that makes this beach so special, again, this is Playa Sante, is the black sand. Everyone loves a good black sand beach. Not only that, but it is beautiful waters to swim in. Right now the waves look big, which last time I was here, they weren't that big. So a bit surprising, but still great, I think, to get in and swim. I don't think it's changed in the last year and a half since I've been here. But one of the best parts about this beach, people, is behind that rock face that you see right there is a nice cave, a really cool cave to take pictures and videos. Unfortunately, the tide is high. I should have checked before we left, but it didn't come into my mind. I wish I did. Maybe if it lowers, we can go explore. But anyways, don't sweat it because I think we're gonna be coming back to this beach and I'm gonna be recording that cave for you guys so you guys can see it because I can't leave here without you guys seeing the cave. Guys, I am sweating bullets. Right now I made it to the shade part, but I'm dripping in sweat. I don't know if the camera captures the amount of water on my face right now, but it's hot out here. It's hot out here. Salvador deserves respect when it comes to this heat. This heat is no joke. And you know what the funny thing is? I don't see the sun. I don't see the sun. It's not like the sun is shining directly on me or something. Like it doesn't, the skies aren't that blue. I don't understand where this is coming from. So nice. So Lola right now went out to explore the caves because the problem is the tide is high, so it's not as easy transporting all of our stuff. But one of us can go while the other kind of watches over our stuff because I'm not trying to just leave my stuff anywhere. And it's not just like, it's not because we're in El Salvador. No, it's any country. I don't do that in Costa Rica. I don't do that in no country. Because you see, the problem is stuff happens to people because they're not careful. They're not preventative. So don't do that. Don't leave your shit laying around on the beach. Have someone watch it or you take care of it or something because then your shit gets stolen and then you're gonna blame the country and it's not the fucking country's fault. People do that everywhere you go. Sorry, that was my little rant. Now I'm more calm. I'm more calm. Anyways, Lola is exploring the cave. Hopefully she gets some sick shots with the other camera and I'm just taking in the beach. It really is a majestic place, El Sante. It's not just about the black sand or the nice waters and how there's no rocks in the waters, although there's a lot of rocks over here. There's really no rocks in that part of the water. It's just, I don't know, it just feels so much more calmer and it feels so much more authentic as well. That's the thing I love about El Salvador, is that it's just super authentic because the tourism hasn't really gone into crazy full effect, you know? I think it will in the next 10 years or so. 10, 15 years, I think this place is gonna blow up because it absolutely deserves to. It's a gorgeous country, beautiful people, amazing culture, and I'm gonna miss this when it really blows up. But I'm happy for the country, especially the president that they got. As a Costa Rican, we're jealous. I'm speaking for myself, I'm jealous, but I'm also speaking for every Costa Rican. I think they all really love Nayib Bukele, so shout out Salvador.
Okay, so it's me now because I try to explore the caves, but there is no caves. Maybe if I go on the other way. Oh my goodness. Aldo, don't kill me because I take bad clips. It's not easy, okay? This is supposed to be the caves. I will try to show you better. Okay, here we are. I can see a little bit of the cave.
I don't know if you guys see it, but in the background there are two people with an orange shirt. They are like the local lifeguards, I think. First time I've seen orange and not red, but that's completely off topic. But I was the one that gave Lola the idea to go through the rock passage and try to explore the caves. Hopefully they're not going to go yell at Lola. It looks to be good. I don't think she got yelled at, so we'll check in when she gets here. But I just wanted to record that and show you guys real quickly because that was completely my fault if she got yelled at. I told her exactly to do that, to go up that rock passage and go to the cave. You have to cross some waters to get there. She'll tell us. While you were gone, I was telling them that I was the one that told you to go do that. And when I saw the two guys with the orange shirt, I thought that they were like they're the lifeguards, but I thought that they were gonna go yell at you for doing that. So that's what I was explaining to the camera. But did you get yelled at?
No, they were kind.
Good. And how was it over there? How was the caves?
That's nice. You can see a small part, but you cannot go because of the waves.
The high tide right now.
Yeah, but that's still nice.
That's the problem. You see, I'm not lying. Lola's telling you as well. It's the high tide. When we come back for low tide, you're gonna see clearly. What do you mean? Am I lying?
No.
You're gonna see very clearly the caves, and we're gonna give you a good tour. But right now, impossible. So we made it back to the house and to the Airbnb. And like I said, it's a pretty sick place. So I want to give you a quick tour. And as you can see from this shot right now, the front yard, because this has a front yard, not a backyard, is pretty massive. But you're about to see just how big it is, plus the outdoor space and all the space that we have inside. It is actually a very beautiful home. So let's start the tour. So let's start with the front gate. This is where you enter, and just so you guys know, this whole place is enclosed, so it's perfect if you have a dog. You guys know I have Bailey, who's on my left playing with the stick. I don't have to worry about her. I can just open the door, let her out, and she can do her thing, or just play for a while. So I absolutely love that. So if you got people that might want to come hang out at your Airbnb, let's say you have some friends or you're traveling with more people, whatever, you have a whole bunch of space here. You have a table and you have some chairs. Then you have another dinner table over there, right next to one of two grills. That's right, one of two, which is pretty crazy. That means we have to use them. We have to use at least one of them at least one time in these next 2 weeks, right? I mean, it's only right. So right now we're in the back of the Airbnb, and there is this amazing outdoor shower. This is absolutely a gem because when you come back from the beach, the one thing I can't stand is when I bring sand into the house and then I feel it like in the morning or when I'm walking about in the house, I feel the sand on my feet all the time. So this is really good. We use this already. Absolutely amazing. So right in front of the outdoor shower, you have this sink, and under the black tarp, you have the second barbecue grill, which is a lot nicer than the first one, but I'm just stoked to have two. And then behind that, you have a shed right over there with a bunch of tools as well as a washing machine. I know some of you are like, okay, why are you trying to talk to me about some tools? No, there's a washing machine right there, so that's perfect. You do have to hang your clothes here, but in my opinion, that's the best way to wash and dry your clothes. Dry it out here so it doesn't ruin it. Aldo tip. And that's pretty much the outside. I needed to get this camera off the tripod because I really need to show you how big this yard is. Look at this. There's more chairs back there, chairs up here. Oh, and there's also these big trees. Like there's one right here, right behind me, which I love. And then there's two over there. So cool. I love big trees. So I know some of you guys might find that weird, but big trees, something about them. I don't know how to explain it. There's just something about them. But look at the size of this yard. So now we're inside, and as you can see, this place is pretty big. There's a couple couches over here, pretty comfortable, and then the kitchen's probably one of my favorite parts, although I say that and we haven't cooked once. I don't know when we'll cook, if at all, but it's still one of my favorite parts because it pretty much has everything you need: toaster, microwave, refrigerator, everything. The stove is really modern. Everything is just really modern in the kitchen, and it's packed with different seasonings and stuff. So one of those things that really bothers me is when you get to an Airbnb and they have absolutely zero seasoning, not even salt or pepper. because that means you have to buy everything just to make a proper meal. But here, pretty good. Airbnb tour over. Okay, I lied, it's not over. The upstairs is where the bedrooms are at, and I have to show you that. But unfortunately, my girlfriend is in a meeting right now, and I don't want to sleep on the yard tonight, so I'm not going to go disrupt her. But that yard is very spacious and nice, so I wouldn't mind it. But this is my thinking. Later, pupusa taste test in front of the camera with all the different flavors. And then we rank them? Oh. But in all seriousness, guys, I think that's a good idea. We do a pupusa taste test tonight. Why wait? We got a beautiful, beautiful little restaurant that can cook up these pupusas for me. The reason I know that is because I had pupusas last night and for breakfast. And one after we got back from the beach that was left over. And I'm okay with having it for dinner. I can have pupusas the entire 2 weeks that we're here and then the next 2 weeks in the city. I can do that. And why not? She has a couple different flavors to try. Actually, I should check the menu before I say that. But if the menu checks out, we are doing a pupusa taste test tonight. So this is bedroom 1. There is a bed, a very comfortable bed. The bathroom door is right there. We'll get into that in just a second. There is a nice little shelf over here and a mirror over there. Overall, it's a very bright room, as you can see. I actually like the color blue. Normally I don't, but I like it in here. I don't know, just feels good. But the bed is very comfortable. I like the room. And honestly, the AC unit sells it because it's very good AC. And here, it gets so hot, as I mentioned, on the beach. So that is a necessity. So here's the bathroom. It's a pretty nice bathroom. You have this light up mirror, which Lola loves, regular bathroom stuff. And here's the shower, which also has hot water. And this is bedroom 2, which right now is kind of serving as our little storage area. We have a whole bunch of our stuff on the bed, but it's kind of the same. You have the same color paint, and it's the same type of setup. You have a mirror, a drawer, the same bed, I think, the nightstand, and the AC up there. And the bathroom is pretty identical. The only difference is that this one is much smaller, but still pretty solid. Toilet, sink, and shower. Here are our 5 flavors of pupusas that we're going to be trying today. And again, we haven't had these before. So the first one is the garlic. We have garlic here, and then we have the mixed option, which is cheese, beans, and pork. Then we have the just cheese option, and then we have the jalapeno option. I'm really curious to see what this tastes like. And lastly, we have the bean and cheese. So I would say all of these are pretty classic. I don't think we have any rare pupusas, but I'm not Salvadorian, so let me know in the comments if we do, if one of these is rare, but I doubt it. Which is why when we get to San Salvador, I want to try and do maybe another version of these, but with even more extreme or rare pupusas. You guys let me know if there's a spot that I need to try again. Drop those comments down below. Anyways, you want to start us off? What way do you want to start? You're starving. You want to get going.
I'm so hungry.
I'm taking too long with all this production. But which one do you want to start with first? What side?
This side, garlic.
Garlic and cheese. Okay.
I love garlic.
That garlic is ridiculously good. Well, because that is the first one that we're having, that's obviously going to be number 1, unless something else beats it. But that's ridiculously good. That's too good. Next up, we have the mixed option, so with everything in it. Well, the beans, cheese, and pork. So, grab a half. Let's see what this is like. It feels better than before.
Yeah. You know, it reminds me when you go in Italy and you have your arancini. You know what I mean? That's the same taste.
It's very good. Do you think it's better than the garlic?
Oh,
Or is it just a little worse?
a little worse. That's really good, but garlic is too good.
So right now, garlic is at 1, and the mixed option is at 2. Third pupusa is the cheese pupusa. So let's try this out. I think this might be better than I was first thinking, because it seems basic, but it might just be really good. Cheese and tortilla.
I like it, but there is less flavors than the other ones. But
I think
that's
it's
really
definitely last right now.
Next option is the jalapeno option, and I'm excited about this. Let's go, let's try it.
I'm super scared.
Oh, I think there's a jalapeno, yeah. Take a bite right in the jalapeno.
Oh.
I like spicy. I think that's the second best. For me, that's the second best.
No way.
Behind the, yeah, baby, that's the second best. That's the first time I'm having jalapeno pupusa, but I really like that. That's really good. Second best for me, Lola has it at 3. And lastly, we have bean and cheese. Classic pupusa. I'll let you get the one with the cheese on the bottom, the crispy side.
No, I want to share with you.
No, it's okay. I'll have this side. There's enough more cheese over there. So bean and cheese, pretty classic. Let's go. I think it's above the cheese for me, for sure. I like the addition of the bean. Garlic and cheese, 1. Number 2, jalapeno and cheese. Number 3, mixed. Number 4, bean and cheese. And number 5, cheese.
Okay.
You?
Mine is garlic first, the mixed one second, then this one,
The bean and cheese, 3rd.
then the jalapenos one, and the last one is the one with the cheese.
Just the cheese.
Yep, just the cheese.
So now we're gonna grab these pupusas that we tore in half and pretty much ate in a barbaric way, and watch some Dexter on this big TV that's over there, and yeah, that'll be the rest of the night. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little showdown of pupusas. I'm hoping that the next showdown, version 2 of this showdown, is gonna have a bit more variety and a bit more specialty. Hopefully we find a place that makes some really crazy pupusas. Again, for the 3rd time, if you know any special places in Salvador that do that, specifically San Salvador, because that's where we're going next, then drop it down below. But yeah, you ready to eat? Or to keep eating? Let's go. You're already eating.